I'm Josie, I'm 17 years old. I'm currently completing my Gold DofE Award and I'm one of the DofE Centenary Youth Ambassadors.
Hi, I'm James. I'm 22. I'm a DofE Gold Award holder, and I'm also one of the DofE Ambassadors and Captain for Scotland.
And I'm Tanni Grey-Thompson. I'm chair of the awards.
My GCSEs were obviously cancelled because of the pandemic, and I found a lot of the conversations appeared to be had about us without really our impact and our voices being heard.
How important do you think it is that people in power and people like you with a platform really listen to young people's views about the COVID recovery?
We want to feel like we're making good decisions, and you can think you can make good decisions and to try and help people. But unless you sense check that with the people who are being affected by it, then we could just by luck make good decisions, or we can make really bad decisions. Every time I talk to young people, they have such amazing, they think outside the box because they haven't had years and years of being told you've got to fit into this box and you've got to do it this way and you can't do it. And it's, and so it's amazing to get those different views coming forward, and then you can sense check them, do things with them.
We reached out to our counsellors and we basically said that when they were looking for youth engagement is have us involved at every decision, every panel, every conversation, leave a seat for a young person, because whether you think it might be completely boring or completely irrelevant to a young person, is at the end of the day, if you're talking about traffic lights, that young person might be walking to school and might have an opinion on where you put a traffic light. So I think if people, decision makers and people in power are very much aware of always leave, a seat for a young person, they'll go strides, tables will be turned.
For us, education is not just about academic subjects. We believe strongly in the importance of extracurricular activities, whether it be sport, the arts, outdoor activities. Volunteering as well is vital to help us achieve at school. Do you agree, and how do you feel about extracurricular within schools?
Yes, I agree. If you're one of those young people that get 13 A stars at GCSE, fab, crack on, but you still need balance in your life. You need other things to talk about and do. And, when I was an athlete, for me, it was really important that you can't just train for 15 hours a day. You need other things to talk about and think about, because, the academic side is helpful, but also just learning about the world and doing different things. So healthy mind, body, spirit is the best way that we can help young people be well-rounded and have balance in their lives.
The Youth Manifesto and what DofE is launching now is so important because it provides that foundation for young people already having these conversations between themselves. So for the DofE to then take that to the next step and actually present us with the platform to speak to decision makers and culture leaders and politicians, and to actually take the conversations that we're having because of the award and put it onto a platform to people who can actually make change, I think it's so important.